Emperor Domitian, whose full name was Titus Flavius Domitianus, ruled the Roman Empire from 81 to 96 AD, making him the third and final emperor of the Flavian dynasty. His reign is a study in contrasts, marked by both notable achievements and increasing authoritarianism, which earned him a mixed legacy in Roman history. Domitian was born on October 24, 51 AD, in Rome, into the prestigious Flavian family. His father, Vespasian, became emperor in 69 AD, following the chaotic year of the four emperors, and laid the foundation for the Flavian dynasty. Domitian's youth was spent in relative obscurity during the civil wars that plagued the Roman Empire. However, his fortunes changed when his older brother Titus became emperor in 79 AD. During Titus' short but successful reign, Domitian was given the title of Caesar, signifying his role as heir apparent. This set the stage for his eventual ascension to the imperial throne. Upon Titus' death in 81 AD, Domitian assumed the throne as the Emperor of Rome. His early years as emperor were marked by prudent fiscal management and efficient administration. He invested in public infrastructure, such as roads and aqueducts, and worked to replenish the depleted Roman treasury. These actions endeared him to the common people, earning him the nickname Dominus et Deus, Lord and God. One of Domitian's significant accomplishments was the completion of the Flavian Amphitheater, better known as the Colosseum, in 80 AD. This monumental structure remains an enduring symbol of Roman engineering and entertainment. Domitian's authoritarian tendencies became increasingly evident as his rule progressed. He implemented a series of censorship measures, controlling both literature and public speech. Historians such as Tacitus and Suetonius, who wrote during or after his reign, often portrayed him as a tyrant who stifled dissent. His treatment of the Senate, the traditional bastion of Roman power, was a point of contention. Domitian sought to diminish the Senate's influence, conducting purges and confiscating the property of perceived enemies. This antagonized the senatorial class and contributed to his negative image among some historians. Domitian's foreign policy was marked by a mix of successes and failures. He conducted campaigns in both the eastern and western frontiers of the empire. In the east, he secured Roman control over the provinces of Moesia and Dacia, which were vulnerable to barbarian incursions. However, his campaign against the Chatti tribe in Germania ended in a stalemate, and Domitian was forced to negotiate a peace treaty. One of the most significant military achievements of Domitian's reign was the suppression of the Jewish revolt in Judea, which culminated in the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem in 70 AD. Domitian reinforced Roman authority in the region and continued the construction of the Colossus of Rhodes, a massive statue celebrating his victory. Despite his controversial rule, Domitian made important contributions to Roman culture and architecture. He sponsored several public building projects in Rome, including the construction of the Domus Flavia and Domus Augustana on the Palatine Hill, which served as the imperial residences. Domitian was also a patron of the arts, supporting poets like Statius and Martial. Martial, in particular, dedicated numerous works to the emperor, highlighting Domitian's interest in literature and the arts. The latter years of Domitian's rule were marred by increasing paranoia and a growing list of perceived enemies. This atmosphere of suspicion led to a wave of executions and purges. In 96 AD, Domitian was assassinated in a palace conspiracy involving members of his own household and the Roman Senate. Domitian's death marked the end of the Flavian dynasty, and he was succeeded by Nerva, who initiated a more conciliatory approach toward the Senate. In the aftermath of Domitian's assassination, the Senate condemned his memory through a process known as damnatio memoriae, erasing many references to him in inscriptions and official documents. Despite his authoritarian tendencies and the controversy surrounding his rule, Domitian's reign had notable achievements, particularly in architecture and military affairs. His legacy remains complex, with some historians viewing him as a capable ruler who brought stability to the empire, while others emphasize his autocratic and repressive tendencies. Domitian's life and rule continue to be subjects of historical debate, reflecting the multifaceted nature of Roman imperial history.